Why does double frying make food crispy? A bit misleading, as the food need not be fried twice. It can be first cooked by any which way that is suitable. E.g., steaming, boiling, baking or frying. Food must then be rested for 5 minutes to allow the steam in the food to escape. The second cooking method must be deep fried at a very high temperature. This will seal any remaining moisture in the food and dry the outer coating, forming a crispy and crunchy shell. Heat the oil, preferably an oil with a high flash point such as groundnut oil, to a temperature of 375 degrees Fahrenheit to 390 degrees Fahrenheit. Gently lower the food into the hot oil and fry for 5 minutes. Raise the frying basket, shake off excess oil and plate onto kitchen towels to absorb any remaining oil. If we assume that the food uniformly contains water initially, then during the first frying the water starts to boil on the outside, aiding the heating up of the interior so that it cooks through. However, the released steam prevents the outside from getting very much warmer than 100 C. Outside the fryer the cooking continues due to residual heat and the outside becomes dehydrated due to fast evaporation of water. During the second frying less water evaporates from the food surface, causing a much higher temperature and hence caramelization and crispness. This is enhanced by a typically higher T for the second frying. Easy enough. What's the one thing that makes crispy foods soggy? Moisture. The first time you fry the item, whatever moisture that's in the surface of your food get literally vaporized. That's the sizzling sound you hear when you put the food into the oil, as the surface of the food gets dehydrated. Now the water that's inside the food is now trapped, and starts to steam from the inside out. That water becomes important, as I will explain. In the meantime, the heat also creates a chemical change in that top layer, which leads to the difference in texture that you get in your fries or fish or whatever you're putting into the fryer. This is when it's a good idea to take it out and let it cool down. Some chefs even freeze it. The water has the ability to escape the top layer, making it a bit soggy again, giving the cook a second chance to release more of the water. More importantly, this time around, the moisture not only leaves, but the surface gets drier as well as crisper. The crispy layer gets a little thicker, but protects the core much better as it remains moist without overcooking, which is what would happen if you just tried to get it crispier by leaving it in the oil longer the first time.